Hi everyone, this is Skillshot from 999 Gaming. I wanted to post another video for the upcoming game Dawn of Titans. This video is called Dawn of Titans Comments Volume 3. In this video, what I'm going to do is take some of the comments from previous videos and hopefully answer those questions to make a little bit smoother gameplay for some of the future gamers. So I want to start out with the first question from Von Chen. First of all, I wanted to say thanks for some of the tips. Well, you're welcome. So you guys keep asking questions and I'll do my best to answer those questions. So one of his questions was, how can I fuse relics, and the shards that he wanted did not show up. So there's a couple different issues with that. Number one, in fusing relics, you need to go into the manage relics, and it'll give you two options. It'll give you the option to use the relic or to fuse the relic. When you fuse the relic, you're going to select it. You want to select use multiple, because if you do them one by one, it takes a little bit longer. If you have multiple that you want to fuse together, it lets you, I think, pick up to 5. But I will say once again, the inventory is just a mess to sort through. It takes forever to fuse relics, especially if you have a lot of shards, because they show up at the top and you have to scroll through all of those shards in order to get to items like spells and other things that you may want to use. There's only a couple different categories. I think it's like combat, it's items, and it's all, and I think there's one other, maybe economy. It does let you sort a little bit, but it's still, items is way too many items. They need to be broken down into subcategories to make it a little bit faster. So hopefully we answered that question. This is a follow-up question, I think, from a previous one. Kitty Boss that actually had said, thanks for the reply, keep up the videos. What I meant was I wish Natural Motion would implement a camera with a 3D 360-degree viewing angle. Absolutely. It would be nice to see a little bit further out. I think you're a little bit limited in what you can see, and there's still some features in the game. I don't know if they're ambush features or something, where I swear there's sometimes that troops are not there and then all of a sudden they show up a minute into the battle, so it's hard to plan for that. And there's also one that I did a little bit earlier today that I'm probably going to end up posting, just so everybody can have an awareness and file a case. There's still a bug out there with attacking some of the ruins where it'll say you're up against a certain amount of troops and then troops just spam unlimited, and that's been that's cost me a lot of gems in order to do that and to reheal my troops. But stay tuned. I may show a future video on that just to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. But let's answer some more of the questions. What kind of Titan is Wolven? She's a girl. Yes, she is, and she's also a paladin, a very good paladin. So level her up and make sure that you farm the shards for paladins in order to do that with the ruins. Kitty Boss once again said the BMFs rule. I put yes, right now they do. However, I want to give you a game update. Is the last league that we were in, we did pass the BMFs with about 30 minutes to play in league play. So we ended up finishing first place with Quantum Web, and we also have Quantum's Rage in a lower league. So take a look at those going forward. But yeah, we ended up finishing #1, so keep the comments coming. BMFs, eventually you guys may actually have some lands for other people to attack, though. I just feel you guys are getting way behind in the game, farming your VP and not leveling up your guys. But anyway, do it however you wish. Let's see. Von Chen, once again, can you tell me Relic Shard is used? Is it for Titan health? Relic Shards increase a Titan's maximum level, and they will gain you more health, but you still have to level them. So for example, and I've done this in several videos, you may have a Titan that starts out, and let's say it's the lowest rarity that it can only be. I think one of my first Titans was Wolven, and Wolven was level 1 of 5, and then you level Wolven up. Wolven gets to level 5 of 5. Well, that's your max. If you don't farm more Paladin shards and apply them, then you're going to stay 5 of 5. But if you add those shards to it, then you'll go up to a maximum level of 10. Then you go back out, you do your power leveling, or you do your attacking, and then you go up to 6 of 10, 7 of 10, to 10 of 10. And then once again, you're going to need to add shards in order to get that up to a maximum level of 15. You can farm the shards as you go, so you don't have to wait till you're 5 of 5. You can actually farm the shards and be 1 of 10 or 1 of 15, and then level it up at that point. But each Titan will have its own max. I'm actually going to do another video because I've gotten a lot of requests for farming shards and capturing ruins, so that'll be one of the next ones to come up. So let's move to a different video that had some different comments. This is a video I posted, world's first level 20 Titan, when I did hit level 20, and I also did one world's first level 25, so congrats, go me. This first question was a Bodhi. how to increase Titan level. I just answered that question, and there's also a video that shows it of the lands will give you shards. When this video came out, what league are you in? I was in Silver 4 at that point, but I'm actually in Elite 1 now. Is it possible to sign up, be able to download a beta test this game? That's going to be a question for the Natural Motion folks. I haven't heard anything about a beta. I think it will be. This is a kind of I guess a pre-beta or a geo-lock test. You know, it's probably an alpha test, I guess. Maybe they call it beta, but whatever the case may be, I haven't seen you know, for a specific players. I think there will be a specific group of players that will be invited to forums and be able to give feedback on the game. But as far as their release, they're really top secret about how these releases are going to happen. And Greg also said, you know, thanks for answering the question. Now I have something to do. Why my oil reserves build up on Empires and Allies? Yes, sir. I'm an Empires and Allies game player as well. I think I'm like level 30, I don't know, 5, 36. I got some videos posted up there as well. And I will tell you, the EA folks are pretty amazing. I've posted a couple questions, and these guys are super fast, either on the Twitter site or on the YouTube channel. I just posted another video, ENA, called Strike Force, and we talked about the nerf, and within a few hours these guys had posted a line-by-line explanation of what the nerf is, how command points work. So just tremendous responsiveness from that group. So I appreciate those folks, and you know, keep up the good job. This is Shard Farms, and you can see this video's got quite a few views, over 1,200 views, and there's been a lot of questions around Shard Farms, so you can see where the interest in the game is. Jim had several questions, and he says, I cannot find an island. Am I too low? I'm only level 6. Jim, I went back and watched several of the previous videos that I'd done, and I did one at level 5, and I did not see a ruin up there either. But I have an alt account that is level 6, and I do see ruins. So I don't know if it's level 5 and level 6. At level 6, I would say just cycle through the lands, look in the top right corner. I did it this morning on a 999 gaming account that I'd been playing around with, and it came up fine. A ruin came up right away. So, but I did see a previous video where it was level 5, and I did not see a ruin. So that may be the cutoff. If anybody knows a definitive answer to that question, please post it. Tarek, I've been looking for ages and can't find any islands to give infiltrator shards. Early in the game, I found tons and tons of ruins, and this is how I commented this, and I had several. I maxed out most of my infiltrators, and actually the video I did this morning for you guys, ironically enough, Tarek, it was an infiltrator. So I got the initial shard, and then I deleted it because it's too small, and I'll talk about that a little bit longer. You know, the big fish are just they're gonna take your ruins right away if they're not heavily defended. So when I take a ruin, I have to delete it almost right away unless it's a really, really powerful defense. Let's see. How can you get so many ruin islands instead of attacking? Just go to capture. Some people have made that mistake, and also I will tell you, there's been some times that the game has bugged out where I've actually went to capture it and it did a raid. It's a little bit frustrating, but it does happen from time to time. But just make sure you're hitting the right button. It's got to be capture. It's going to cost you 4 warp stones instead of 1. Mobile subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Jason, I've already recycled at least 5 times already, and none of the islands are ruins. Can I obtain a shard? I'm level 7. I'd say absolutely. You need to file a case. Go in and click on your name, and then go down to under settings, go under help, and I would file a case and say what's going on, and give the feedback to the folks at Natural Motion. Let's see, Amir. Please, I can't open a ticket for you, so as I just explained how to do that, you know, and he did jump on that, and hopefully he'll get that issue resolved. So where can I get Relic Shards? Floating islands to the north. Here's one from Gaith. Hello, Killshot. How can I find Ruin Islands, and what does the Recycle Lands button do? Ruin Islands to the north under Floating Islands, and just under the campaign quest has a purple circle on it. If you see a recycle symbol, you're in the right place. So there's a few of the questions and comments. I looked those islands up north but couldn't find any that produces shards. Available islands are those that produce VP. Where do you get those islands? So once again, it's a very similar question. So either some people are just running into a lot of game bugs because this question is happening over and over and over again. So hopefully the folks at Natural Motion will take a look at some of these case numbers and get some answers out to some of the people playing. This was the world's first level 25 Titan, as I said before. This was a monster to level, but we're not here to talk about that video. We're here to talk about the comments. So what's going on with the game? Always black screen. Do you know how to fix it, or is it a bug? I'm going to say it's a bug. Several people had the issue. I know I had the issue, I think, last weekend where I couldn't do anything for about a day. Then it fixed itself, so I was doing some kind of land upgrades and doing some solo campaigns, and actually I couldn't do the solo campaign. It did come back up and I could do the solo campaign, but there are only like 3 alliances showing up. So I went from a black screen to only 3 alliances out of about 50 showing up, so I couldn't attack anybody. And we went through case by case with Vaughn how to file the case number and get the ticket. So power leveling Titans. A couple questions here. DK Lust wrote this up today. Need assistance, anyone? Why does one of my Titans have a cooldown after each battle? So I think it's level 4, level 5. Once your Titans get to a certain level, it takes time for them to travel back. I guess it's just a mechanic of the game where you don't want. I don't know if it's leveling gameplay where they don't want the big Titans just always attacking over and over again. But your small Titans, level 1, 2, 3, I think even level 4, you can attack and there is no return from battle. You can just go directly into another battle. But yeah, once your larger Titans get to a certain level, you do have to pay for them to come back if you want to level. What's your strategy on farming faster? Attacking lower defense targets. I hate to say it that way, but if you attack somebody with a 3,000 defense or attack somebody with a 200,000 defense, you're going to win. You're not going to lose any troops, and you're going to win in about 6 seconds or 8 seconds, and then you can hit someone else. So it is a little bit unbalanced right now. What should happen is there should be more experience given to your Titan for hitting a larger target than a smaller target, but that's not the case. I can go in and have a level 24 Titan hit someone with 3,000 defense and I still get 1%. I hit somebody with 300,000 defense, I still get 1%. So you play with the cards that you're dealt, but that's the quickest way to level up a Titan in my opinion. Let's see. He's level 1 and got stuck upgrading to level 2. That's definitely a case number. I have heard some people that said their Titans were stuck once they went in to level their Titan. So just file a case once again and hopefully they get it. Ahmad, I got a Titan level 10 of 10 max. Can I increase his level and how? You should be able to by farming the shards, but there are some videos, or I'm sorry, there are some Titans that can only level up to a certain level. Maybe level 10 is his max. Look in the add relic feature under his name. If it's not, if you don't have the ability to add any more to it, if you have the shard and it's not purple highlighted, you can't. So some of them the max may only be 10. But you want to get the rare Titans because the rare Titans can go all the way up to level 25. So, and you'll notice that whenever you buy the Titan or get the relic that has it, it'll show a number of stars, either like 1, 2, 3 stars over beside it. And obviously the more stars, the more you can increase the Titan. Let's go to another. This was Purple Alliance, so we had a little bit of fun with this. To win the Vial, I called him the Vil before and he thought I was just crashing on his name. No, I just read it really fast, but you were definitely Vile. So I'll give you credit for what you are. It's so pretty. This, basically, Kutong Lupa, I did a video of me just trashing him not too long ago, and he left his alliance and he went over to the BMFs. I guess he thought they were going to be in first place for a long period of time by not having any lands. So Kutong just started attacking over and over and over again. And because he didn't have any lands, I decided I'm going to attack BMF's back. So I attacked their whole alliance, and you guys can see the video Purple Alliance where basically everyone got hit. But his comment was, I guess it is possible for one person to spend hundreds of thousands of gems to destroy a whole alliance and accomplish nothing. At least you got gold and food because you didn't accomplish anything else except making us look pretty. So that's good stuff there. But I did comment that he has a lot in common with Barney, Oprah Winfrey, and Prince because they all share the color purple. So anyway, good stuff. Kutong Lupa, who was a #1 rated player in the world according to VP, and for some reason likes to attack me every 4 hours, but he won't keep any lands for me to attack, so there's really nothing I can do about it at this point. Wow, didn't realize this video was about me. I'm flattered. Thank you. Speaking of abandoning alliance, my previous alliance had 8 members. Yeah, they were 8 pretty bad members, whereas you abandoned Templars of Aragon and joined Quantum's Web. And just so you know, Dawn of Titans is a war game. I thank you for that clarification, and you will get attacked constantly. If you don't like being attacked, then maybe you should play Candy Crush instead. Anyway, good luck with your channel, and see you in game. Peace out. Another fun guy. So, as I said, no worries. I'm down for war. I beat Candy Crush and moved on to Panda Pop, and I'm the one that's flattered because he has actually become my personal in-game stalker. One thing I can rely on is the sun coming up every morning and looking at my defense log and seeing that Kutong Lupa has attacked me. So good stuff. These are good dudes. So I know we mess around a little bit in war, but I think we got some fun battles going on. So I appreciate the comments, and keep them coming to win the Vial and Kutang Lupa. What are the max level of Titans so far? The highest I've had is 25. I think that is the highest, because that was a rare Titan. I leveled them all the way up with shards, and it was a monster. And as I told, to win the Vial, remember, when you're number 1, you got a bullseye on your back, and they definitely had a bullseye because we were attacking them left and right. We brought in some new people and actually finished number 1 in the last league, and we're all in the same league moving up again. So very good stuff there. And this is a video I just did calling Attack Like a Pro, where I actually slowed it down a little bit more, showed how to position your units in the beginning. It's very, very important. You can use auto position, or auto attack, or you can position some of your troops. But let me tell you, it is once you get the hang of how to move your troops and protect them, it is a big, big benefit. So some of the comments from this video would probably be more helpful to see how you approach a real fight. The points you made were valid, but at level 18, you could have done everything wrong and still won. That's absolutely true. But I have posted some videos that also have some real fights on there, and they'll show you the difference between, just running in without any strategy and losing and healing your troops, and moving around your troops a little bit to protect them, especially archers. If you use heavy archers, you're going to need to protect them with pikemen, and sometimes you're just a little bit impatient. You want to get a lot of attacks in. But the strategies I used in there, they were the correct strategies for attacking properly. But thanks for the feedback, and I'll definitely post some stronger targets going forward. So, and also, what league are you in? Why is Gold League so many black screens? I have no idea. And currently I'm in Elite League, and in order to drop leagues, you can change Alliance to lower your ranking. So there you go, guys. That's a pretty long video, but there's a lot of comments and a lot of gameplay. This is a little bit more talking than I'm used to. I hope you guys didn't fall asleep at about the the 5-minute point or the 10-minute point. Post more comments. I definitely appreciate the feedback. I'll do everything I can to get you an answer. If I don't know, I'll try to escalate it to someone, maybe from Natural Motion, that I do know, and hopefully they're watching some of the videos and they can log on and actually respond and answer some of these questions that we may not have an answer for. The number one question I want them to answer for me, if they are listening and watching, is when can I get a Ranger or a Sorcerer in game? I've got hundreds and hundreds of shards sitting in my inventory, so please release something that lets us know you got 2 future Titans that are out there that we know are out there because of the shards, and no one has them. So thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe below. Hope I answered some of your questions, and respond to this video, questions or comments number 3, and in a couple weeks, once we consolidate some, I'll try to answer those questions as well. Thanks for watching. Peace.